Hey there, so I've got one more week of half marathon training under my belt. Last week it was 17 miles total, this week it was 20. My midweek runs are getting longer. My long run was 6 miles. I actually completed that on Saturday before meeting Erica for lunch. Sunday, today, I actually was able to get outside and go running for the first time in a week, and I'll get to that a little bit later on. But I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of a brief update, let you know where I'm going, where I'm coming from, and how things have been. Like I said yesterday, I ran 6 miles. I did that in about 74 minutes. It doesn't sound awesome, but it's a little bit faster than I could have done several weeks ago. Coming next week will be the first training run that I will have with Erica, and I'm super excited with that because I've never really had a running buddy to train with before. The first and only time that I really run with somebody was when I did the 5K back in November. So I'm really excited to see how things will go from here, especially with a training buddy for those really long runs. With the weather this week, the ice, the cold, the snow, the wind chills, the majority of my runs were done indoors on the treadmill in front of a movie at the gym. It's not my favorite way to go running. It's definitely a lot more brutal even if I'm running the same speed that I am on the street. But it makes it a lot more bearable to go out and go running when I'm doing it somewhere where I can at least be warm and not be battered by 20-mile-an-hour wind gusts and a 7-degree wind chill. I'm not a fan of being super cold. I actually like being really warm when I'm out running. And I know that eventually I am going to have to brave the cold. I am going to have to go out and run in the cold, windy, blustery weather. But this week was just not my week to go out and do that. Last week I had mentioned some difficulty fueling up without ending in an upset stomach, and I actually found out that what works best for me in terms of fueling is toast. Just toast with some butter and some honey on it. It's easy to digest. It's a quick burst of energy. It definitely does not upset my stomach. I know that on my last video post, Ruby had suggested I try almond butter in place of peanut butter, so one of the next times I'm at the grocery store, I'll probably pick up a jar of that just to see how it works on a banana, especially for those longer runs when I want something with a little bit more sticking power so I don't walk in the front door absolutely famished and wanting to eat the contents of the fridge. This week, my only run outdoors was on Sunday when the weather actually broke 20 degrees with no wind chill. It was pretty nice to get out there and run. It was still in the mid-20s when I was out there, but it was nice to get out, stretch my legs, breathe the fresh air, and enjoy some sun while I was out running. It was just nice to go through my old running route and just really enjoy myself and get out there. I'm hoping that this coming week of training I'll be able to spend a lot more time outside. Another thing that I've definitely noticed this week is some increased muscle soreness and a little bit of increased stiffness. I'm definitely feeling the 9 miles I ran this weekend today. Between the 6 miles on Saturday and the 3 miles on Sunday, I'm feeling a little bit stiff and a little bit sore, but I've noticed that a lot of that goes away as I drink some water, just rest, and definitely stretch. The more that I stretch after a run, the less sore and the less stiff I am. But I'm definitely looking into doing more stretching as my mileage increases over the coming weeks. One thing that I'm hoping to look into increasing this week is my upper body strength training and some lower body strength training as well. I know that as my mileage increases, the amount of time that I will have to do strength training might decrease, but I definitely do want to continue to make that something very important for me during my half training. I've loved weight training since I started doing it 5 years ago, and I don't want to stop just because I'm running a lot more now. I just need to make time to do it, even if it means going to the gym earlier or just getting it done after work. I have to make it happen. If it's important to me, I'll find a way to do it somehow. I know that in the coming weeks, my mileage is definitely increasing. This upcoming week, I'll be running a total of 23 miles. 7 miles will be my long runs, and my midweek runs are increasing in mileage as well. Next week, I will definitely be hoping to run more outside. I know that we're going to have rain, but the temperatures are going to be going up, which is always a good thing. And I'm definitely going to start running with my running buddy, which will hopefully make those long runs a lot less brutal. But that's my update for this week. I thought I'd pop in and let you guys know how things are going. If you have any questions, suggestions, concerns, please share them in the comments. And I will talk with you guys in a week. See you later.